Hello everyone, this is Dr. Caleb Chen, and I am one of the instructors for this statistics class that the Dr. Moliterus and I are team teaching. I am primarily responsible for the lab portion, but we're also going to be trying something new for this semester because of the extremely large class size, and we want to be making sure that what you learn what you need to be successful in statistics. And we are going to try a new way of introducing the concepts, which is called the flipped classroom. Some of you might have done this before in high school, where the teachers might put something on video or assign some materials ahead of class and have you do reading or watch a video before going to class, so that what you would be exposed to the materials beforehand, and then in the class what will spend time to help you reinforce the learning, and so that what we're not go back and forth between the whiteboard and myself. You're going to be primarily seeing the whiteboard, and we'll develop the concepts for you and try to make the video clips as short as possible. We don't want you to sit down for half an hour watching something. It is not as feasible, but maybe 10-15 minutes at the most. But today we'll just get some basic concepts going. So in the flipped classroom, you'll be watching me or Dr. Moliterus share with you some concepts. So for instance, I'm going to be just giving you an introduction on what statistics is all about. And don't think in terms of equations. They're not equations, even though there are lots of equations, but we want them to be a tool for decision making. And as such, when you take statistics, you are going to be dealing with a lot of data. So we are going to be collecting data. You have to forgive me on my handwriting. We collect data. Sometimes it's primary data, other times it might be secondary data, but then we'll proceed with data analysis. Someone has to analyze the data, and more importantly, as future managers, you are going to be interpreting the data. Data interpretation is very important, and this is the part that no one, not the computer, can't replace you, because human beings are better in interpreting the data. What does it mean? We ask the big question, so what? Now we have collected data, we've analyzed them, which typically can be done by computers, and in this class our focus is going to be on Excel. We split the class into the class session and also the lab session, that you're going to be going to the lab on the Wednesdays. The class is going to be between the Tuesday and Thursday. We'll show you how to use Excel. In fact, we are going to be doing that through a project, a guided project, which is primarily the student satisfaction survey that we do across campus. We'll talk more about it, and but you'll be collecting data, you'll be analyzing them using Excel, but you'll be interpreting data for your clients, who might be the bookstore manager, or might be the manager at Chartwells, or might be the director at the wellness center. So we have a number of clients on campus who have done it, who have participated in the project before, and they're very pleased with the work that as a class, as different groups are performing for them. So in a nutshell, the statistics is not just about the equations. While the equations different, but our goal is not to have you memorize the equations, so there's no memorization. As a 300 level class, while we want it to be more than just learning the equations, but you are going to be applying. So the application is a big part. Application and analysis. So they are more or less what the upper level of Bloom's taxonomy, and we don't want you to regurgitate anything. So the tests and exams are designed in such a way that you're going to apply, you're going to analyze, and you're going to interpret. So you will be able to add value to your clients, your customers. When I say customers, it's not just outside customers. It can be the internal customers as well. So for instance, a staff person, you might be doing the analysis and writing up a report for, say, a manager of a different department. Might be the marketing department that needs to know of what's happening to the customers, to the products, to the sales, that kind of thing, and using good statistics. The emphasis is on what good statistics, you will be able to make better decisions. So again, is a tool for decision making. We want to be able to utilize statistics for managerial decision making, not just learn the equations and solve the problems, and then forget about what you learned. And this kind of somewhat different from what you might have been taught in the high school on the role of statistics. And many of you might think, it's a math class. It's not a math class, even though we deal with numbers. And between Dr. Malutras and myself, will help you to learn as much as possible. And using the flipped classroom, the approach, we spend time on hands-on learning in the classroom, but that also puts the responsibility on you, the ownership on you, to learn the materials by watching the video clips, by reading the materials, by trying your hands on some of the problems. And we have a great structure in the class, and also in the lab we'll be spending most of the time learning how to use Excel effectively and complete the project, so that by the end of the experience you will be able to have a better grasp of the functionality of statistics in the business world. I'll stop here and just want to give you a flavor of what the flipped classroom is, and also let you know this is the approach that we're going to be taking this semester. I'll see you in class. Bye.